Whatever. It's Eurovision. Currently, we are in the Losers Bracket Round 2 for Eurovision. Author Blues versus Someone3255 will be playing a game that was made in Europe. That's the one rule. After that, we'll see who moves on to the third round. But honestly, today is a spicy match, and I am excited. We're starting to get people eliminated. Whoever loses the match today will be going home. So let Crappy take us on over to the reveal, please. Plas Blondie car. Pass the Blondie car. I lost my English today. If anybody can find it, please send it to me in the mail. I have a Blondie car is mine. His name is Blondie any car. That's just, I think of the musical Cats when I hear Blondie car, and I can't explain why. That's just what I think of. So the question is, who is giving out the Euro game today? Well, everybody, please say hello to our friend, me. Yeah, that's right. I am my own friend. However, we may have a guest commentator coming and joining us. Who is our tater gonna be? Hey, guest tater, come join me. I'd love to talk. I'd love to find out your thoughts. Oh, hello.
What are those?
Hello, NPC.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. This is the Eurovision round. Singing is very appropriate for what we've got here. With that said, game-wise, I'm not sure that's quite as true. But I chose the game, and as it turns out, did I make you play this game?
Yes, you have made me play this game.
Okay, was it...
More than once.
Wait, really? Oh no,
yes.
I'm so sorry. Why did I make you play this game? What was it?
Because I had to play it once in a match and then a second time in a gauntlet.
Oh, yay! I'm so glad that I did this to you. Uh-oh. Chat is currently trying to guess what the game is.
Well, they can keep guessing until they're blue in the face.
Yeah! We talked about the Smurfs yesterday. It's back. Everybody, Smurfs for Super Nintendo. The two players, Author Blues and Someone3255, will have to try to make as much progress as they can over the course of the hour. Whoever does takes the victory, and whoever doesn't is eliminated. They're out of the tournament. They get consolation prizes, and they are no longer obliged to play my video games. Haha! For better or for worse. But honestly, I feel very strongly about this game.
So do I.
Yeah, it's one of those that, I'm always like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And then everybody hates me.
No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm like, this is a game that I think is actually kind of fun. And then everybody hates me anyway because I gave this out.
Lucky Luke is kind of fun. This is just infuriating for 45 minutes.
Yeah, well, luckily it's not me or you having to play this. It's Author Blues versus Someone3255. They will have a full hour to try to make as much progress as they can. Will they succeed? Will they fail? Will they Blondie? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Blondie car had it immediately became a meme here.
That's nice.
I love Blondie car. It's so
I will agree with Neat Soul. It is a little nicer than Tintin, but just a little. Or at least past the point that we're not going to discuss yet.
Yeah, and we honestly don't know how far the players are going to get over the course of the hour. You know, they'll try. Oh my god, will they try?
Yeah, we're going to have a smurfing good time.
I'll smurf your face.
Well, I'll smurf yours in return then.
Crap, I didn't expect that. Smurfs? Smurfing Smurfs? It's
That's
more
what you
likely
get.
than you think, yeah. Well, yeah.
You don't expect the smurfing smurf.
I always expect a smurfing smurf. Smurf. Let me see. I gotta bother Author Blues. You streaming? yet, BTW, because I do not currently see the stream. And so I'm just waiting for Author Blues to get his stream up. Yeah, you know what? I've only seen a little bit of Smurfs. I haven't really watched the show at all. I don't know if, like, it's a classic, but I don't recall it being enjoyable at all, like what I watched.
Oh, I totally erased that mostly from my memory, so I don't remember if it was good or not. So,
yeah, like, I think it's better than the Flintstones and the Jetsons. Those are Hanna-Barbera. Sorry, you suck.
Yeah, where are you now, Hanna-Barbera?
Do they even exist anymore?
I don't know, actually, to be honest. Does Hanna-Barbera exist?
Yeah, they probably make, like, trash. They're like, hey, we're the garbage people. But we don't throw the garbage away, we just make it.
They got folded into Warner Brothers Animation.
That's for the best. Oh, come on, Warner Brothers, they had Animaniacs. That's better than the Flintstones. And Freakazoid. Warner Brothers, you had some decent shows. I'm gonna go ahead and say, good job.
Got some good music playing right now.
Yeah. Good old Ghouls and Ghosts on the Amiga. Yeah, surprisingly, the music for the Amiga version is fantastic. So it does look like
Fallen.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, we had I don't think, was it Tin Fallen we had yesterday? Who was it?
For what?
For Pit Fighter.
And I don't remember.
That was
I know
Matt
he
Furnace.
did some Matt Furnace.
Yeah.
Because Tim Fallen did Commodore 64 and Amiga stuff. It's just I can't remember what stuff he's done for both.
It's true. Let me tell you, the ZX Spectrum version of Pit Fighter was really bad. It was really, really bad.
Oh, I am so shocked by that piece of information.
Oh, yeah. Now, by the way, NPC, I know that you've been playing a lot of rhythm games lately, just having fun with those. Is the Fire and Ice game that you've been playing a rhythm game as well?
Yes, Dance of Fire and Ice is a rhythm game.
Did you show it on Don't Make Us Bored?
I was going to submit a form for Don't Make Us Bored to show off the game.
You should.
Other people can submit games too as well.
No, it's impossible, apparently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, I need more submissions for Don't Make Us Bored, everybody. Prove me wrong by submitting. Huh? Wouldn't you love to do that? Yeah.
I've submitted like 3 games that, didn't go anywhere, so I don't know whatever happened to those.
Really? Let me scroll down and find them. Okay, let's see. NPC, where are ya?
I'm right here.
No, on the farm. On the farm. NPC scrolling up. Oh yeah, I see 140 you submitted. I think here's the deal. We had somebody submit like 20 things at the same time, and yours kind of got in that mix of like the 20 games that were submitted. So like they're there. You should just like yell at me, and especially Corndan, and be like, "Hey, you ever gonna let me play my freaking game?" I'll be like, "Yes, yeah, Corndan. You ever gonna let NPC play his freaking game?"
Dang, I forgot that it was... Yeah, I had practiced like 140 for a while, and I was like, oh, eventually they'll get back to it, and I was like, eventually.
Yeah, nah, yeah, the unfortunate thing is that because I'm traveling this next week, we're canceling Don't Make Us Bored this upcoming Tuesday. We do have Kusog7ande on Monday night, though, so everybody will want to tune in for that. But yeah, next Don't Make Us Bored will be after I get back from FWA. I'm running Aliens Alien 2 for the Famicom Disk System there, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's really hard to say Disk System sometimes. And if you don't say it right, then everybody laughs at you. And the Famicom Disk System. Yeah. Don't you laugh, everybody. I'm going to kick your butt. Well, it looks like we've got the game up, and Author Blues is streaming. I know that he has had a few internet issues lately, and is always blaming the internet. Am I hearing? I think I'm...
Oh, there's that wonderful noise.
Yeah, I know that noise. Okay, let me... Ah, this music.
It's already bad enough.
Yeah, I feel like I'm hearing everything late. Is it just me? It's probably just me, huh? I'm gonna blame Comcast. Like,
I mean, that's fair.
Comcast, I'm gonna come over and kick your butt. Yeah, so Author Blues versus Someone 3255 in the Smurfs for Super Nintendo. Thank you again, mods, for making everything show up on the screen and making sure everything is updated. Donkey Klonk, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. But with that said, the players are both ready to begin. So let's go ahead and get all of your favorite Smurfy emotes. Anything blue, that's really all I demand. Spam email. Taven, thank you for the raid. Spam blue emotes, please. Bubsy
Blue
is
emotes,
not
you say?
blue.
There you go. Blue emote.
Why do people spam Oh, because it's Author Blues' emotes. Fine, whatever. Ah, Silver Surfer is kind of blue silver. So, best of luck to the players. We are playing on default difficulty. And because of that, the players will possibly make a little bit of progress. I will start the timer as soon as I see movement in the first stage. Oh, are you ready for pain?
Oh, yeah. The first level is the true... It's like the showing off how much pain you're actually going to get in. I say start sliding and automatically take a hit point of damage.
Yeah, so, if everybody saw the Tintin match yesterday, this is by the same company, Infogrames, and Infogrames loves to make the most mediocre stuff deadly. Like, I swear. That's their prerogative. And yeah, this game definitely, does that. Everything is going to murder these poor Smurfs.
Well, the thing is that if you jump on the water, you're fine. But if you walk on the water, you take damage.
Yeah, so what you have to do quickly is learn sort of the stupid rules of Smurfville. What you need to do, yeah, if you are holding left or right at all when you are on the water, you will take damage. So what you do is you jump onto the water, stop holding left and right, and you'll land and be safe from damage. And then you jump again and move left and right from that jump, like Author Blues did right there. Bam! Okay, the players are definitely learning the stupid rules of Smurfville. They're very stupid rules, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay, Author Blues, the dirt's gonna get ya. Oh, someone 3255 gets a splash of water in the face.
Yeah, everything just wants to hurt you. Just like that dirt.
Yeah, it's like... It's so confusing that level 1, literally everything that kills you is your fellow Smurfs. Aren't they supposed to be, like, working together and, like, friends and... I don't know how friendship works anymore. It's been a while.
You should work on that.
Nah. Actually, I've been trying, and that's why I got a computer virus and got hacked. Fun story, everybody. I went to a furry convention and I came home and I was like, oh, there were people who were like, others don't respond to me on private messages and I miss them. And I'm like, I don't want to be that person. And someone who hadn't talked to me in a long time reached out to me and was like, you want to try my video game? And I'm like, I know they're making one. So I talked to them for like half an hour and I'm like, I'll try it. I will try your game. And then it was a Trojan and they ended up hacking into everything. So the moral of the story is never make friends. Because they might just be hackers.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know.
Yeah,
friends will just hack your system, hack your life.
The friends are the hackers that hacked us along the way, right? No, oh my gosh. Let me just tell you, they tried to get into my VR chat account, and they also changed my Minecraft username. I'm like, is that really like where your focus was?
Oh boy, some Minecraft, that's where all the thing is. One thing to note about this game, Author Bleach just discovered it, is that you can go into the doors.
Yeah, and there are pickups up above the village. Honestly, I think this is the only level where you can really go into doors. I don't recall any other levels with that mechanic. There might be, but honestly, this game's really long and we're only going to see a small fraction of it.
If we see a password, we have some high-quality gamers here.
Honestly, that's what I was saying about Tintin yesterday. We had one player get to a password. Again, Infogrames games are just brutal. Ooh, Author Blues being sneaky and getting an extra life.
Yep. It's not like it's impossible. Plus, if somebody gets a password, that's just like gold right there, because it just not having to play the first like 4 levels again is just great.
Yeah, honestly, like, Infogrames games just have a way of, like, destroying your soul. I think that's the best way that I can put it. Like, because they're just so absolutely challenging. Someone 3255 is through the first level, but I think Author Blues has figured out, like, how to get extra health and extra lives. Both of them are going to come back to the first level, so Author Blues will probably have a bit of an advantage with that sort of knowledge.
Yeah, someone 325 is now getting into the place there. They will die many times.
I mean, yeah, the forest. It's just the forest. Oh no, someone 3255 jumped into an apple.
Yep, that apple's not jumpable. But we appreciate you trying.
Like, all of the rules are made up in this game. Like, there are some things that move that you have to jump onto. There are some things that you don't want to jump onto. There are some things that are immortal. Like, I guess that's how a lot of old platformers were, that you just had to figure out what the rules of the platformer were the first time that you were playing it. And the players are learning. They're getting there.
Forgot about the apple.
Uh-oh. Oh, the bear just grabbed Author Blues' butt! Oh, I hate when that happens. Woo! Good apple dodge coming out of the log there. It is nice that, like, there are actually secret areas to go to. It's just that a lot of them in this game tend to be deadly. The one forgiving thing, though, is the timer at the top. Look at how long... Like, it's longer than a Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, a second lasts for so long in Smurfland. Maybe that's because they're high metabolism.
Well, I was gonna say is that it's like usually when you're trying to do, a matchup for speed, you never think about what the timer is going to be. Unless it's like a strict game like Asterisk and Obelisk. But yeah, this game, there's a lot of time, so you could more than likely just take your time to go through the stage, because if you don't, you will die a lot.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. And honestly, it's not going to be worth... What's it not going to be worth? Brain, come here.
grabbing all the stars and leaves. Well, if they actually grab a bunch of leaves, they can get a 1-up, but I don't know if they're actually going to figure that out.
Yeah, mostly what you want to do early on in this match is figure out how to get through areas without getting hurt or taking the least amount of damage possible, because you can actually get a little bit more health than what you start with. You start with 3 hearts when you begin a new life, but you can have up to 4, as you see with Author Blue. So it actually rewards you for good gameplay. And Author Blue's got through that stage, I think, without... Oh, JK, not the stage, just the first part of the stage.
Yeah, this is part 1 of the 4. That was part 1 of the forest. Now we're at part 2, and we haven't come to the bad part of the forest yet.
I think I remember it now, and I think this is going to be really cruel. With that said, Author Blues appears to be in the lead at this point, although it doesn't really matter too much.
Very small.
Yeah. With that said, like, what were your thoughts when you played this game? Like, did you enjoy the game at all, or were you like, this is absolute butts, don't make me play this game?
Up until the part that they're about to come to, I thought it was a pretty decent game, just a little fidgety, and then the next level happened, and I rescinded my statement.
Okay.
Because this game is very particular on, taking damage.
Ooh.
And figuring out how to actually get through the level.
Yeah, Author Blues is learning a little bit that you don't want to do, like... It's sort of the Infogrames lessons. Platforms aren't exactly what they look like. Oftentimes, you need to jump just a tiny bit before you would expect. You're a bit slippery as a Smurf, and just dealing with a little bit of the awkward physics. It's not the worst in the world when it comes to awkward physics, but they're still there, and you have to compensate for them at least a little bit.
Well, the thing that Author Blues is taking advantage of is that you have a lot of iframes to deal with when you get hit. So he's running through things as soon as he gets hit and trying to take advantage of those.
Hey, Author Blues.
It's not going to matter much in the next area, but, it's the thought that counts.
Oh, we'll see how Author Blues is able to handle this. But yes, we are seeing level 3. This is part of the reason...
Oh, wait a sec. I forgot about this level. Oh, jeez, I forgot about this level.
I would still say that this level showcases how evil this game is as well.
Yes, it does. It does.
I don't think it does as much as the level you were thinking about, but... Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy those blind jumps.
Into the water.
Yeah, let's hope for a platform to appear there.
Oh, this is gonna be so good. Yeah, this stage is brutal.
Yeah, so what they need to do is they need to jump on the bird.
Yeah, I mean... While you're... Oh, Author Blues, that is a game over. Back to the beginning. No smurfing for you. But honestly, this game, like, it's cruel.
Yeah. The wishful thinking.
Yeah, Author Blues in Discord asked, does the game give passwords? And I'm like, I assure you it does. You'll know when you get one.
I just can't wait for them to be like, if they do, I hope somebody gets a password just so that they can, see the effort it takes into getting one.
Yeah, everybody, if you watched Tintin yesterday, the password rule is very similar. Welcome to Infogrames. Essentially, the password rule is, it comes after 3 to 4 levels, and the password will always, luckily it takes you there with the default number of lives that you have. But because the levels are so difficult and long between each password and there are multiple levels, it can just feel like an exercise in frustration to try to get back into the game. Again, Infogrames games were just brutal for Super Nintendo. All of the Game Boy versions, better ports. The Game Boy version of this game actually legitimately fun. I would recommend it. Give it a shot.
I think even the Nintendo version is better.
Oh yeah, there is a Nintendo version, isn't it? I'd say that the Nintendo version is better. The Super Nintendo ones, like, they look good, but they don't. I still recommend trying them just to see how angry you can get at a stupid freaking Smurf. You're gonna get very angry.
I just want to see them. I just want one of them to get to the point where frustration really will sink in.
Chat is noting that someone 3255 is currently in French mode, which is cool.
There's no problem with French mode.
Yeah, there's actually not any dialogue that matters in this game as far as I can remember. Do you know the story of the game, though? Do you want some lore, NPC?
Sure, what's the lore?
Okay, well, here we go. Oh, crap, I passed the intro. Okay, opening the manual. Let me navigate here. The story. Pray the Smurfs before Gargamel smurfs them all. The nasty sorcerer Gargamel has smurfed yet again. He has perfected a terrible plot to kidnap all the Smurfs. 4 of them have already disappeared. Jokey Smurf, Brainy Smurf, Greedy Smurf, and Smurfette. So Hefty Smurf is about to set off to search the entire Smurf country to try and find them. It will be a dangerous and risky mission, and he'll have to be on his Smurf to succeed. What does it mean to be on your Smurf?
Be on your Smurf.
I'm never riding a Smurf, ever. If I have a Smurf, I don't want to know. Okay, Author Blue's going down to the bear, grabbing the star. If I remember correctly, the stars can be do the stars give extra lives after collecting a certain number, or?
That's what I'm trying to remember, because I know in the NES it takes you to an extra level, but I don't remember what they do in the Super Nintendo version.
Let me see. I'm looking at the manual. Okay, we'll have the information. Okay. Star. As the game progresses, you can collect stars. As soon as you have 25 of them, you access a bonus game. So yes, bonus games in Kusog7ande. Okay, here's the deal. A lot of people in this community are also speedrunners, and in general, bonus games are a waste of time. In Kusog7ande, though, especially in a game that is brutal, like Author Blue's getting knocked back into the pit, where you have limited lives and, no continues, and you have to collect passwords after 3, 4, or 5 levels. Bonus stages can help you get extra lives so that you can actually get to the next password point. They can be very helpful. So, like, when you're playing in Kusog7ande, always keep in mind, is this game punishing enough that getting extra lives and extra health would help? Because if so, then you may wish to do the bonus games. Of course, that also depends on, how hard or easy are the bonus games. Is it actually reasonable to get bonuses from them, or are they a waste of time? It's a huge balancing act. With that said, both of the players, they've gotten one full game over. They're both starting to get into this match. Author Blues managed to find a little bunch of berries. They are the raspberries. They give you an extra hit point, shown at the top left as hearts there. You start each life with 3, but you can actually go up to 4. That's sort of like both a blessing and a curse when it comes to infogrames. I do like being able to go over like a certain limit of health, but it also seems like this game is so hard and deals so much damage to you anyway. Why not just start you at full health?
Because that'd make things too easy.
That'd make things too easy. Yeah, I guess. Ooh, the porcupine! Okay, someone 3255 is on the second half of the forest. Both players have made it to stage 3, the bridge. It's just a race to get back there and hopefully have enough lives that you can have some decent attempts. With that said, someone 3255 is actually doing a lot better with the early stages at conserving lives. He has 5 lives. Author Blues only has 2 right now, and that could be a significant advantage for someone 3255.
Yeah, someone's been running through these levels really well.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see if someone figures out the bridge section.
Actually, chat's got a really good question. How big is Hefty Smurfer? How small are the bears? You're right, those bears are... If those are bears, let me see if the...
Left point.
Okay, because I do see enemies. You've got the halibird, you've got a dragon, you've got Gargamel, Azrael, the cat. There are buzzflies, there are plants, caterpillars, snakes, mosquitoes. I don't see anything about a bear. Infogrames, why do you have a bear?
Well, someone has now figured out that there is no way to get across that area from the bottom, so let's see if he can figure out how to do it from the top.
Yeah, Author Blue's taking this slow with only 1 hit point. Probably a good idea. This squirrel definitely wants blood. Look at its eyes. Like, I will murder you, Author Blues, with my nuts. Shut up! That was an absolutely natural thing for anybody to say, and someone, 3255, has made it past the first bird section in this level. That is a significant mark of progress. Very nice. Author Blues dying on the tree climb again. I feel like Author Blues is probably not going to have a successful bridge this time. Someone, 3255, might actually make it to level 4. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they got to figure out how to do this next area, though.
Oh, the fish! The fish! Yeah, let me tell you, this bird ride is not... not fun.
No, it's not. And I'm hoping that Author Blues gets at least a little taste of the bridge.
Okay. Auth has an extra life. As it turns out, the various sarsaparilla leaves that you collect do give health.
No, gives life.
I mean, that's health. An extra life is health. Shut up. I'm trying to explain things. Yeah, they give extra lives. I believe it's 25 that you collect. Yep,
I think you're right.
25 sarsaparilla leaves. You know what? It's kind of a miracle that I remembered what kind of leaves they were. It's been so long since I've, read this manual, but that's what they are. Various Smurf games actually do different things with the leaves. One of them, for example, if you collect a certain number, you jump higher. And so they can actually be essential to reach various places in the game. That's not the case in this one, though. In this Infogrames game, they are there for extra lives. Did I actually say what? Oh no.
What?
Nightbot remembers every sin. Well, someone 3255 has gotten game over again. Not a big surprise. Honestly, this is part of the reason why I gave just the default difficulty. As it turns out, Infogrames Super Nintendo games don't really seem like the difficulty changes too much between easy, medium, or hard. Technically hard is harder, but for the Tintin games, it's usually because of the timer rather than anything else. For this, I think that for Smurfs, it tends to be, the amount of health that you have tends to vary a little bit more. I want to see more of the game. That's why I give the default difficulty, but it is still so overly brutal on the easier difficulties that for a first-time player, it won't matter for the first half hour or so what difficulty you're playing. You're going to suffer. Okay, there's another star for Author Blues if he wants to get it up right. It looks like Author Blues doesn't care, and it's just trying to get the extra life.
Yeah.
And not get hit by the nuts. Good.
Well, if he gets 5 more leaves, then he'll get an extra life.
Oh! Hit by the apple, but collecting health at the very same time. Very... probably accidental, but enjoyable. Yeah, Infogrames.
There you go.
There we go. Author Blues through the level. I do not believe this is enough stars to get the bonus stage, but still a decent number collected. I did give the players the manual, and it very clearly spells out what the items do here. And honestly, I think that going out of your way to get stars, probably not what you want to do in a match. But if they're there, just grab them. Okay, Author Blues. No, you can't second guess yourself. You've got to be firm. Yeah, commit to jumping on the bird.
Firm belief.
Yeah, come on, firm belief. Oh, there we go. We've got bird ride going on. Okay. Author Blues sees where he needs to go, but he's also not rushing right now. He's just trying to get the bird high enough that he can get across. There we go. Second section of the bridge. That is that's what you gotta do in this game, you know, get across the bird. But what about section number 2 here? What are we looking for? Is there a bird coming over, or is it just a blind jump? No, there's not.
It's blind jump.
Ah, of course.
Although I don't know if that put off just slightly ahead from someone.
It's very close between the two players. I honestly am not sure who is currently in the lead. Author Blues jumping down towards the water. You have to go back to the left, though, if you want to get back in.
Just die.
Dead. I mean, honestly, dying in order to get extra lives, probably not what Author Blues meant to do, but that is fine. Some people are saying nobody reads the manual. Here's the deal. As a kid...
Yes, if you're given the manual, you gotta read the stuff.
If you are in Kusog7ande and you get a manual, you read that thing. Okay? It's very important. The thing is, anything before Game Boy Advance generally assumed that you would read the manual. And so there can often be secrets and pieces of information that are very, very helpful for the gameplay. And if you don't read the manual, you're just causing problems for yourself. Lesson number 1, Kusog7ande. If you're given reading material, be sure you at least try to read stuff. Read it. Read part of it, at least. Okay, watch out for the dirt off. There we go. Someone 3255 trying to get high enough to land on this bird. Don't really need to worry about that, though, because we are on the right side of this area. Someone may actually finish the stage. You just gotta get up. How do you get up from here?
You go to the left, but I think someone sees that one up and wants that one up more than anything.
Honestly, I would be going for the one up as well. The thing is, if you get it and then die, whatever, you know, it's just you get to do the level again, and it's... Okay, there we go. We've got birds. No, the bird turned around.
No!
That was so close. But back to the beginning of the stage for someone 3255. Now I'm trying to remember where the first password is. If it's after the bridge,
it is way past the bridge.
Okay. Whoa!
Oh, you got lucky.
Okay, that was a lucky save by someone 3255. Just barely landing on the platforms in the water and jumping back to save his life. So my main question is, do extra lives respawn between, like, when you die? I don't think they do. I don't think you can just get unlimited extra lives.
To my knowledge, no. I could be totally wrong about this because I don't remember.
Yeah, I believe the sarsaparilla leaves respawn, so...
Yes, everything else respawns.
Yeah, technically you might be able to grind out a whole bunch of extra lives on one stage if you, like...
If there were enough leaves.
If there are enough leaves, you could technically just boost your lives quite significantly.
Also, I don't think the stars reappear.
I believe you're correct. But, again, it's like, are they actually worth collecting? Maybe, maybe not. We haven't seen a bonus stage yet, and I still feel like it would be advantageous to see the bonus stage as long as it's not going out of your way to collect everything. You should still grab whatever items you can. Oh, the porcupine! Don't grab the porcupine! Porcupine's not an item, it's an animal!
Okay, someone's reached the point that I've been thinking about this entire match.
Oh, yeah! On to stage 4. The Black Forest.
Have fun, someone.
Are y'all ready for the worst? Okay.
Yeah, there is a lot to take in with this stage.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil stuff until it happens.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like they're careful. They're trying to take out enemies, so that's a very smart thing to do.
Yeah. Like, honestly, I'm kind of shocked that we haven't had a death yet. Oh, there we go.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, as it turns out, if a fly bites you and it's an insta-death, you die, you turn into one of the hoppy Smurfs, who is evil and corrupted by Gargamel, and yep, you just die.
Yep, that is what makes this level incredibly difficult, because you have to basically do this. Because there are a few things that can cause damage in this level, but that's kind of a moot point when there's one-hit kills throughout the entire level.
Yeah, when you've got insta-kills, that absolutely, like, it's like moving Mega Man spikes, and they don't even take the time to introduce it to you. They're just like, hey, here you go. Moving Mega Man spike coming at you. In the form of a Smurf. Yeah, the black fly bites you, and then you hop around. You get really hoppy. What are they called in the manual? Angry Smurf. You turn into an angry Smurf.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed of someone is that they're having trouble doing hard commits on these platforms, and they're second-guessing their jumps.
True. But with that said, someone is still in the lead. You know, managing to get here is pretty significant. He's doing a fantastic job. And honestly, if he beats this level, I believe it'll be a password, and that will lock in progress.
There's a boss at the end of this level, and then you get the password after beating the boss.
Oh! See, you remember this better than I do. I'm glad that you came and joined.
I mean, it's like I had to remember a few things. I didn't remember everything, but I do know that there's a boss after this level because I played this level for so stinking long.
Yeah. I mean, this game is not for casuals. I feel like anybody just wanting to have a fun Smurf time is going to get very angry at this game very quickly. But there's also some joy in being able to conquer a game that, like, people don't play. And this is certainly... What is Author Blues doing? Calm down, boy. Oh my gosh, Author Blues is taking damage. That's what he's doing. But 7 lives, that's a heck of a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Oth could potentially die just trying to do these final jumps. Just watch out. There we go. Author Blues onto the bridge.
No, someone, you're getting close.
Oh, that was so close. Yeah, I remember that jump right there. That jump is the worst. Oh, nope, someone, that's death.
Someone. Oh, well. Well, now, Author Blues has 7 lives to try to get across the bridge.
That should be enough for Author Blues. With that said, this is probably going to be a death pretty quickly. Oh, there's the fish. Yeah. My question is, are there any items down here? There's an evil butterfly. That'll kill you. Don't you hate death by butterfly? Why would a butterfly kill you? That doesn't even make any sense. How do you get...
because they're poisonous.
How do you get a higher jump on that spring? Like, do you just jump off of it at the...
You pick up the spring, and you move it up to the next ledge.
Oh, of course, picking up items. Who would have guessed?
We saw someone doing it earlier.
Well, Author Blues hasn't done it.
Let me see if it's in the manual. I was curious about that. Because I had to figure that out, and I was like, huh, that would have been nice to know.
Oh, no! Dying and getting back up towards the top. That's fine.
Yeah, it tells you can pick up stuff, but it doesn't say specifically what you can pick up.
Yeah, in the controls, it probably says that down is pick up. That's generally how you pick things up in Infogrames games. I would only know that because I've played enough Infogrames games to know. Again, Author Blues has played the Tintin games. He knows what Infogrames... Oh, geez, yeah, that's a blind jump. This game is so mean. I don't feel bad about giving this to the players. I mean, considering I've given it to you. But this is one of the few games that I've given out that caused a rage quit for people.
Really?
Yeah, they swore at me and then, like, left the server. It was really funny.
Oh. Well, I mean...
Yeah, some games make people feel not necessarily happiness, but this is definitely one of the games that makes you feel like Author Blues is fantastic at platformers. Y'all know this. And look at how difficult this is being for Auth. Like, this game is ludicrous. Why? Because it has blind jumps. It's got stupid, like, one-hit kills that it doesn't warn you about until they're happening. You know, if you know Smurf lore, maybe you know that being bitten by another Smurf is gonna hurt. It's just a very big challenge for the players here. Okay, Author Blue sees the one up to the left, almost got the jump, but unfortunately it's a bit of a tight jump. There we go. Bam. Author Blues has definitely taken to heart, conserve your lives and collect them whenever possible. Okay, the bird is coming back. There we go, Author Blues. I think Auth is on to the Black Forest now. Oh, yeah. It's time for Author Blues to hate everything. Auth is also collecting all of the sarsaparilla leaves, if you'll notice. He's definitely grabbing those all over the place. He knows that those lead to a one-up, and one-ups are exactly what you want when you're doing a race like this with levels that are extremely difficult, especially so that when you finally get to a point where you haven't been before, you can start making progress. You want those one-ups. Okay, apple, that's fine. Better than a bug. Oh, Author Blues almost died but doesn't know it. I just love it.
Author Blues does not. You're just waiting for Author Blues to figure out that everything hurts.
That everything is the worst. Yeah. I mean, then again, like, what there are a lot of platformers where everything kills you in one hit. It's just that if something gives you extra health, you assume that it's going to be kind enough that you'll have enough health to get through areas, and then bam, one-hit kill enemies. That's not going to be the case the entire time, though. Okay, Author Blues has to learn how to pick up the spring here, because without learning how to pick it up, you cannot get out.
Yeah, I got stuck in this area, trying to figure out what the heck I was supposed to do.
Yeah. Now, players are welcome to ask if they have soft locked. Author Blues has managed to find the how to move the spring. How do you actually get out of here with the spring, though?
On the right side, there's a way to exit.
Really?
It's a hidden shrubbery over to the right. So Author Blues is basically wasting his time trying to spring there.
I mean, yeah.
Poor Oth. Not there, Oth. Not there.
I mean, luckily the clock ticks down slow enough that this isn't a huge issue. Now, for those watching,
I'm just waiting for him to finally figure out you have to jump to the right, move it over, and then the fly one-hit KOs him.
that's definitely going to happen. I think Author Blues is noticing that, yeah, the right side might be the way to go. Okay.
It's like I was waiting for Auth to type in, am I soft locked?
Yep, players are always welcome to ask that. Okay, there we go. Auth is out, and the bee killed him.
There we go. There we go.
Welcome to this game, everybody. Abnormally cruel, and unfortunately, that was also an insta-death. However, 4 extra lives is pretty significant for Auth. This is, like, Auth still has a really decent chance.
Yeah, I mean, they're both in basically the same place right now.
Oh my gosh, good kill by Author Blues. The thing is, like, hitboxes on all of the enemies in this are a little bit janky, and honestly, I would not want to risk, like, jumping on stuff whenever I can just not jump on stuff, you know? Just don't risk it.
Yeah, it's really try to avoid hitting any enemies in case the hitbox is not in your favor.
Yeah, both of the players, by the way, on the Black Forest, we have essentially equal progress. I think someone 3255 is technically in the lead. So let's see, Author Blues.
A little bit.
Not by much, yeah.
Not by much anymore right now.
And at this point, this is a really tricky set of jumps that...
There it is. Now Auth is in the lead.
Oh my gosh, very nice. I love to see lead changes like this far into the match. You know that we have a good duo when the lead, like, is going back and forth like it has.
I do notice that Auth is a little more cautious than someone. But yeah, it's
Oh, there, yeah, that's
that
how you
nice.
do it. That's sort of how you do it. Now, I think Author Blues is going to die on some jumps coming up because some of them get really... Nope, never mind.
Nope, no, we're at the boss.
It's boss time? We've got a boss, baby. Yeah, welcome to your worst nightmare, this thing.
It's not that bad. I was able to do this my first try. It's just the issue is having to worry about the black Smurfs that can one-hit KO you at the same time.
Now, if Author Blues can beat the boss, that's a password that will be locked in progress, thus giving Author Blues a decent chance of taking the victory here. But if Author Blues doesn't manage to kill the boss, then that complicates things. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, personally, yeah, it's a little tense right now.
Yeah,
I would only go after the black Smurfs and then go after the boss, just to be safe.
I think that's it. Author Blues has beaten the boss, but must actually go to the cage and unlock it in order to consider this level beaten. And here we go, Author Blues. Woo!
You found Jokey Smurf.
Yay, and he'll help you find Brainy Smurf. That is a solid lead. Let's see what the password is in just a second here. And there we go. Don't forget this secret code, for it will allow you to get to the Smurf Lake.
Yeah, this is Smurf Lake is an interesting area.
Yeah, so here's the deal.
It's not hard, it's just a little platforming intense.
I think someone 3255 is going to get to the boss on this set of lives. I bet we're gonna start seeing a very close match in the next 10 minutes.
So now we have a weapon. We have the gift box. And we have the water. Way to go, Off.
Well, do you have a dedicated... Or does it just honk when you land on it?
It just honks when you land on it.
I love how messed up your character looks. It's like, bam! Drop a bomb.
Yeah.
Yes, you can hurt yourself, of course. Why would you be able to get a weapon and not hurt yourself with it? It's an Infogrames game.
And now we have regular beat that just, don't infect you and just,
Normal
take
B
damage.
stuff, yeah. This music is too chill for this level, let me tell you.
Well, one of the things that's a bit problematic, and I don't think Author them will go for it. Well, Author might just because he has a password now. There are kind of power-ups you can get that are underneath those stones, but requires hitting the fly to get to them.
Oh, someone, no! Someone, come on! Come on, I'm cheering for you. You can do this. As long as you beat this level on this set of lives, you have a chance. Of course, if people are new here, neither player knows where the other one is. In essence, they are playing without knowledge of how the other player is doing, so it's just pushing themselves more and more. And I feel like it's very easy to start psyching yourself out this far into the match and thinking, I just gotta make more progress. The other player has to be ahead of me. Don't.
Yeah, Oth is going way off the rails and not wasting any time. So I think, he might be worried that, time is of the essence.
Yeah, the last part of this, at the same time, once you finally get your first password, you are able to be a little bit riskier because you just start on this level when you get a game over. So it's not as big of a deal to lose a whole bunch of lives. Someone 3255 just needs to keep in mind, you put in probably if you get game over, it's going to be another at least 5 minutes to get back here. So you do not want another game over.
Yeah. And Oz sadly does not know about the gatekeeper, which is the next level.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna ask. I forget what the next level is. I'm here. I'm excited.
Yeah, I will say that I played the next level and only through luck was I able to actually beat it. Not during the Kusog7ande match when I played it, willingly by myself.
I actually think I know what the next level is, but I don't want to spoil it, and I don't want to try guessing. So just let's stay quiet.
If we stay quiet, how are we able to talk about the rest of the match?
Shut up! I'm sorry, NPC. I'm being a meanie.
Oh, that was close.
I'm so glad that you're here, though. It's just been a joy to talk with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Oh!
There you go.
Apple! Ah, yeah. Stomp on the Smurf head. Yeah, as it turns out, the health that the players are collecting are considered raspberries within the game. I don't know how realistic the raspberries are, but I don't know, they're raspberry-shaped. Raspberries,
No!
I tend to get extra health when I eat them. Author Blues just keeps getting extra lives here, though. Holy crap.
Oth was at the end of the level, too. I'm just going to confirm that real quick, though.
Yeah, this is, the frustrating part of this game. It doesn't... Everything is a lot tighter than it, looks. Honestly... Smurfs can swim. At least I believe Smurfs can swim. If they can't, then maybe I missed.
They're drowning.
Well,
if they die.
I mean,
in the game anyway.
Author Blues. Oh, we've got a boss on someone 3255 screen. This is good. All you have to do is beat this boss, and you'll basically be caught back up with Author Blues.
Yeah, and someone put the thing way too close for me comfortably.
Yeah, the worst thing about this boss is that you can only deal one hit between jumps on the spring, so you have to go back to the spring all the time in order to keep hurting it. But the boss doesn't seem to hurt you a whole lot, like as you are jumping in the air. I'm not sure, like. Oh my gosh, someone. Oh, here he comes. Oh, good job, you got it.
I was so scared for a second.
I was as well. There we go. Both players on to the lake with the chillest music in the world, written by a good person, Frederick Metzen.
Erwin der Helfen der Blindensschlumpfen. Dang it, I didn't get to read that all in time.
Dang. That's okay. But yeah, the person who did the music for this did music for some of the SimCity games, Fantasia on Genesis. Oh no. Oh, that is not good music. Tintin in Tibet for Super Nintendo, Draken for DOS, and possibly the Super Nintendo version, I think, Spyro, basically all of the classics. But I personally feel that the credits for the Game Boy Color version of the Smurfs games, the music ends up being much better, and that's because a legend worked on the music. Let me see if I can find who it is. Tintin.
A legend worked on it. I don't know their name, but it's a legend, I'm sure.
I can't remember their names. Oh my gosh. Don't be mean to me.
So much for them being a legend.
There we go. Jose Alberto Gonzalez. See, I told you, a legend. And let me go ahead and tell you.
Here we go. Oth is in the gatekeeper level.
I do not recall this level. Is this a boss?
Oh, it's all evil. You have random lightning that hurts you. You have the swords that spew out fire. You have to destroy these hourglasses with the gifts. And it's just like everything is just so timing based.
Okay.
And sometimes lightning just wants to go off whenever it wants to go off.
Understood.
Never felt that, by the way, for me. Oh, and there are ghosts too.
And there are ghosts. Okay. Ah, the ghost! Watch out! The ghost's gonna get you! Ah! Okay.
Yeah, this was where I reached. This was where I got to when I played in Kusog7ande.
Honestly, making it this far is always impressive. Like, I would say that even getting the first password in a Kusog7ande match is very, very impressive. Both of these players should be proud about how they're doing. But again, we're this far into the bracket. Author Blues and Someone3255 are kind of legendary when it comes to Kusog7ande, and I personally would have bet on Someone3255 winning today. However, yeah, I'm sorry, I would have bet against your boy Author Blues. And I possibly would have lost money. The match isn't over, but honestly, it's just I never really know who is going to take the victory, and just everybody has a different level of skill. Someone3255 is on to the next section as well. Oh my gosh, it's basically a tie.
Yeah. It's basically a tie, except Auth is in the lead.
Yeah, basically a tie. Author Blues made it here first. Not only that, but Auth has more lives in this section. And that might be the deciding factor, just having enough lives to have a decent number of attempts here. I hate these weird spiders that have, one giant eye. Who designed them? It wasn't a deity.
Yeah, right now someone's trying to figure out what the heck they need to do.
But yeah, let me go ahead and share what this legend who did the music for the other versions of the game did. They did, of course, the various Asterisk and Obelisk games, North and South for MSX, Ghostbusters 2 for MSX. We've got one of the Hugo games, the Tintin games, Sudoku Mania, Roland Garros. I don't know who that is. Actually, I don't know most of these games because most of them are European games. Turok 3 for Game Boy Color, which is a surprisingly very different Turok game that is kind of awesome. Okay, look, whatever, just trust me. Go listen to the Game Boy versions of the games and, yeah.
Or if you want to, just listen to Bubble Ghost on Game Boy and just enjoy the rest of the day.
But yeah, they did do the art for the Game Boy version of the Smurfs as well as the music. It's really good stuff. Yeah, Chad is commenting that the ghosts are pretty awful. I tend to agree. If you have a ball and chain, you're supposed to be staying on the ground. What the crap? And if you're a spider with one big eye, I hate them. I hate these spiders. Why? Why they be like this? Woo! Woo! Woo!
Yeah, right? What they should be doing... Oh, someone just got one up. That's going to be helpful.
Yeah, for sure. Although, the first section of the stage going through the lake isn't too terrible once you get used to it. Are you able to kill these ghosts, or do you just sort of have to deal with them?
You just have to deal with them.
Okay, because Author Blues is really trying to kill this ghost.
He's gonna fail.
Yep.
But you just basically run through with iframes and just pray for the best.
Honestly, iframes are the best frames. Yeah, if you take damage, the exit is right there for Auth. Author Blues is through. Yippee indeed. With 3 lives, that could give Author Blues a decent chance to make progress. Someone 3255 found a decent strat. Throw the presents.
Yeah, you can throw.
And here we go, Auth onto the field.
Yeah, the field. Oh, this is...
How could this be bad?
This is a maze kind of area.
Uh-oh.
But it's just I think this will those droplets will hurt you.
I kind of like the sound of the droplets, though.
There's a lot of hidden stuff you can find in here.
Yeah, extra life. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
This will probably be the easiest level for any of them to play, to be honest.
Yeah, I think, well...
Yeah.
It happens to the best of us, you know? That's life.
It's throughout all the stuff we've gone through already, this is, easier than most. Someone's going to have to do a lot of work. So while Brossentia is getting his burrito, as you can see, this is mazy, and also as he jumped, Author Blues jumped right there, you can go right back to the beginning of the level, and that's always fun. So you have to know exactly where you're going in this level.
Yeah, that makes sense. With that said, with only 4.5 minutes left, someone 3255 has to rush. It's not impossible to come back, but it's going to be very, very difficult. Oh my gosh. This has been a very good match, let me tell you, NPC.
Yeah, and Auth is not making too much progress on this level, so there is a chance for someone... I mean, it's a small chance, but there is still a chance. It's not out without the realm of possibilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had to run away. Justin was banging on the door and was like, I need food. Or no, he was banging on the door because he had food.
Oh, I was telling everybody that you were getting a burrito.
It's not a burrito, but I'd say it's better. It's like pork chops and are these green beans? Green bean. Here's the deal. You have to cook green beans right, but if you do, they can be delicious. And these are right. And then I think it's potato?
You don't know if it's potato or not?
It's not the right color. I think it's sweet potato,
Oh,
yeah.
poor off. The exit was right there, and he did not move to the right quick enough. Like I said, this is not a short area. So, yeah, he can get through it fairly quickly.
Yeah, Oth knows where to go now, so it's not going to be too long. Just don't take too much damage. Be careful towards the end. Don't let the drippy drop kill you. As drippy drops do in games for some reason. I don't know why. That's just how drippy drops work.
Yep, now part 2.
Yeah. Oh no, we've got worms.
We got Gradius. No, we have life force worms. And you can duck in the middle of them. But yeah, right now with 2 minutes left, progression is the only thing you're thinking of right now.
Oh yeah. Ow! My butt!
Well, I'm glad you grabbed that little bit of health there, off.
Oh yeah. I mean, every little bit counts. What is this nightmare? Oh, you got pinballed! That armadillo was a pinball wizard.
That armadillo sure plays a mean pinball.
Well, I hope everybody has had fun during this match. I love this game. I feel very passionately about it. It's not good, but it's a lot of fun to watch. And honestly, there's a satisfaction to like completing a game like this that is brutal, but also like the visuals and the music and the style, they're so charming. I feel like they do a lot to lift this game up. It's just so brutally difficult and rude, and everything kills you. Everything is here to kill you, even the rubber duckies. I mean, they're not the real duckies, whatever.
But yeah, there's some parts of this game that are easier, some parts that are harder. There is some more evil platforming later in this game. And I think in the attract screen, there is a run up the screen before something kills you.
Yeah, I enjoy that Author Blues is like, let's just put presents down until I die.
I mean, it's like 10 seconds left.
Yep, this is how it goes. Well, everybody, that is time! Throw your hands up in the air and celebrate, because we have had another successful Kusog7ande match, and Author Blues has handily taken the victory here. Someone 3255 started getting really close, but unfortunately got a game over on the second part of the lake, and that is really what sealed the deal. Let me go ahead and welcome them in to come and chat. Come chat in general, if you'd like, my friends. Oh, okay. And it looks like both of you are here. Hello, Author Blues.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Someone. It's like, hello to both of you. Sorry, somebody was saying something. Okay, let me go ahead and say that Author Blues managed to win. He took the victory. Someone 3255, right towards the end, you were getting really close because you got to the ghost level as well. And Author Blues got lucky enough, I think actually grinding out extra lives on each attempt, especially on the lake, ended up being extremely helpful in that ghost area. And like I've never seen anybody make it this far in the game. during a match.
Nice.
Like, for both of you made it. Actually, NPC might have made it there during his attempt.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sorry, I was testing to see if my mic was working. Hey, yeah, this game.
This game.
Talk to me about this game, Author Blues. How was it?
I was pretty confident that I would never get past that bridge and the birds level.
Yeah.
But once I got past it, I had enough lives to make a run on the boss, so I did okay.
Yeah, I was shocked you got through the Black Forest without getting a game over on it, and that really made a huge difference. Like, Someone3255 was ahead of you up until you made it to the Black Forest, and then you got a very, very nice comeback at that point. With that said, Someone3255, like, you had a really strong early lead, and there was enough back and forth between the two of you that, like, I had no idea who was going to win up until about 5 minutes left when Author Blues made a good push.
The early levels weren't too bad after you died to them a billion times. But yeah, after I got the checkpoint, I guess I got a bit complacent, and then, yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think you necessarily got complacent. The lake is stupid. Like,
oh, the lake took me a while.
Yeah, I was kind of enjoying the lake, but then I died, like, trying to get back to the ghost level.
The lake took me a while because I didn't realize that if you jump off of the rubber ducks while holding left or right, it gives you, like, rocket speed momentum off of it. So I had to learn to neutral jump off of it.
oh, really? I had no idea. Also, thank you for calling them rubber ducks as well, because they are not rubber ducks, they are real ducks.
They're made of real rubber.
Made of real rubber, yeah.
Real ducks made of real rubber. Fine, whatever. That's stupid. However, seriously, like, I'm gonna go ahead and say that coming into this match, I was thinking we were gonna send our boy Author Blues home today. I have my money.
No faith.
No, it's not that I have no faith in you. It's just I have a lot of faith in someone here, because someone is just absolutely amazing at races. And Author Blues, you stole the win here. So seriously,
Can I say I'm a thief?
You're a thief.
But I am.
I mean, it is Monkey Island May. You are definitely stealing a bunch of stuff. Maybe not, like, important stuff, but stuff nonetheless. Yeah, is there anything that you learned in the game that helped make you, or helped you get continuous progress, Author Blues?
The manual told me what all the pickups did, so I was really diligent about picking them all up. I just wish I had ever gotten to see a bonus game.
Yeah, same.
I never picked up enough stars.
Honestly, I was
Oh, yeah,
thinking... Oh, go ahead,
I
someone.
didn't know what the stars did. I wasn't reading that
I think
hard.
it was 25 of them give you a bonus game.
Yes.
But I never got to 25, not even close.
Yeah, we never
Yeah,
saw
because I would
either.
imagine you'd had to get all 5 stars in all 5 levels before you got your password.
I didn't realize you only had 5 apiece.
I think that's correct.
It was something like that. Still, it was really impressive. I do know that both of you, at a point, were gathering pretty much all of the sarsaparilla leaves so that you could get extra lives. You both, like, as soon as you knew where extra lives were, you went and got them every single time. Like, this is something that a lot of people in Kusog7ande don't quite do as much, pay attention to the extra lives, because a lot of the times people think, I just need to speedrun and get through this ASAP, and really taking a little bit of extra time made a huge difference for you two here. Honestly, it was a toss-up for who would have won this. Author Blues just managing to get past the Ghost and Hourglass level is what sealed the deal there. And you almost beat the maze as well. Like, you were right there at the end.
I got to the second half of it. I don't know how much more there was, but I got punished.
No, you were in the second half. Sorry, I was thinking, because the exit lies. It doesn't exit the level. It just takes you to the second half. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a mean long level.
What-
And then
What did you think of the Black Forest, out of curiosity?
It's pretty
I thought
flat.
I thought I was soft locked there one time.
I saw that.
Don't feel bad. I made the same mistake when I got that in Kusog7ande.
Yeah, I was making sure not to drop down any holes that looked suspicious enough.
Yeah, I wanted to because I knew that they often had, more leaves and raspberries and stuff, and then I jumped down one, and I felt so smart moving the springboard. I didn't realize I could do that until I went down there, and then was convinced I was soft locked for a good minute.
Yeah, I saw you going around, like, trying to hop out of it, but luckily you found the escape. What NPC was betting on, though, and it would have been great if it happened, was that you would bounce out and immediately a fly above that hole touch you so that you ended up insta-dying. But you killed the fly instead. That shocked me. I'm like, Author Blues.
No. He took the hit. He took the hit.
Oh, he did?
Not off that first one. I did get hit by another one later.
Yeah, it's a little bit like the insta-kills in that level just feel a little bit unfair at times, especially when,
Yeah,
like,
I was nervous on the boss. I was very nervous.
both of you got through the boss the first try. It was like, it was very apparent that you were being careful, making sure that if one of the Black Smurfs came towards you, you hopped right on its head, made sure, it didn't get close enough to actually kill you. Someone 3255, when you beat the boss, I was very concerned because that hopping Smurf was standing right on the spring between you and the key, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I wasn't gonna jump after that.
the mind games, I was like, if you start moving towards it, what if he starts moving? He might get you, and he did, but then you just jumped right on top of him. He moved, but you got him. But yeah.
And then I also wasn't sure if there was like any jump scares after the boss. Any more Black Smurfs?
There probably are eventually, but I can't recall. Like, this is a really long game. You didn't see half of it. Maybe a quarter of it. Is what I would
Yeah, I
say.
believe that.
I mean, Author Blues, you've played Infogrames games before.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately. Come on, we raced some of them.
I know, like Tintin in Tibet. I stand by it. Unfortunately.
Yeah, honestly, I really like this game. I think it has a lot of charm, but it's also just cruel and awkward. The controls, like, you always feel a little bit slippery, but visually and with the music, it's actually got a lot of charm that I think makes up for other elements. It just gets worse, though. It gets harder.
Well, I put it on my backlog to try to finish it sometime.
Well, yeah, go ahead and put it on that shelf somewhere. It'll come back.
I don't think I will, but good for you.
That's
It's like there's some easier parts, some harder parts, but yeah.
I just like the suffering.
So, someone 3255, I'm sorry to say you are out of Kusog7ande, but do you have a message for your tombstone? An epitaph? Something we can staple or carve into it?
No.
Just no? Okay, we'll slap no there. Hit me up sometime so I can get you prizes as well, up to $10 on Steam games, as well as soon as Neil Breen releases his movie, that's one of the prizes as well. And if he just takes forever to release his movie, then I'll find something else that I can give people. But yeah, thank you so much for joining this year. I'm sorry that you're out, but you did a fantastic job. This was just a really hot
thanks for having
match.
me. I don't really have any expectations going in, but it's always been a fun time.
Yeah, anything else that you want people to know? Are you streaming much these days?
In the Link to the Past randomizer tournament at the moment.
Ooh, that's
exciting.
always good. Author Blues, are you doing anything hot these days?
No, I'm finally done with my semester, so
Oh, thank goodness.
streaming more probably.
Nice.
That's definitely a good sign, getting done with the semester. Well, thank you both so much. I'll go ahead and let you go, and NPC, thank you as well. Take care, friends, and I'll see you next time we have you.
Goodbye.
Bye!
Adios.
Ciao! Well, everybody, this is Kusog7ande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. I need to run and use the restroom, enjoy some Final Fantasy music. I will be right back.